YouTube? We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Kaiju King, the Highwayman himself, TJ.
Sorry, I don't. It felt right. It felt correct in the moment.
But we've got some matches from Sully's Abode that we have here for you guys. For those of you who don't know yet, Sully's is the locals that we go to every Thursday for Digimon. We start at about 6:30 p.m. Great place, great shop. If you want to check them out, they are located in Bolingbrook, Illinois, so feel free to swing on by in the Chicagoland area and want to play some Digi. Feel free to check us out. We would love to have you. I'll also drop their TCG player link down in the video description below, so that you guys can check the shop out. But today's matchup features Arby on the left, playing Demon Lords. That's all I'll say about that. And we've got TJ playing Dinomon on the right. We've seen TJ play Dino previously. I think the deck's really fun. Just watching you guys play it, I really enjoyed it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. As I've said in previous videos too, in the next coming weeks, we are gearing up for the very upcoming release, actually, of Booster 2.5. And for those of you who have not seen the alts of the chase cards, the SPs, holy moly. Whew, got me weak in the knees.
Yes,
Should be an exciting set. There's a lot of decks coming out for it, so we've got a lot of plans for it and potentially some collaborations on the way too. So definitely some exciting times, so be on the lookout for it, and we'll be definitely getting some content out there for you all very shortly. But in the meantime, do enjoy the sort of last couple of weeks of EX-08, and yeah, just let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button, and let's hop right into the round.
So it's me, you know.
You're
the
gonna
bald guy
go.
coming
It's not
off
Arby.
Misplaced City.
What are we talking about? It's not Arby. This is Jake from State Farm playing.
This shit, it is funny that he has that tag is like perfectly mirrored in the frame. Oh,
I didn't know
man.
Jake played Digimon. What the heck?
Jake loves Digimon, bro. Jake's a day one on Digi. I push up. I'm in a tough spot here because I have another rookie in hand, but I don't have a Ryutaro and I don't have a level 4. So I'm like, this is tough.
I feel like I pick up the level 4. You know,
I'm
Ryutaro
debating
does
what I
so
want to
much
do.
gas, yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed the Ryutaro because I mathed it out, and I'm just like, realistically, I have 10 level 4s and 4 Ryutaros. I have higher odds of seeing it. So yeah, Rival Barrage. It's good to get that out of the way now.
Get the rivals out.
And I dropped the Ryutaro.
Good. It's good.
Well, I'll go in the back, so he's set up. So I'm like, I'm feeling pretty okay. I had a pretty good line in hand to like try and get some plays done. Arby's having a bit of a slower start, so he's trying to decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, also too, it's tough because you have so much access to deletion, you have access to raid, you have access to like popping stuff, which slows down Demon Lords to some degree, right? Like it's not as maybe effective as, for example, like bounce or whatever, but at the same time, like having them not be able to tuck their stuff is sort of like your main game plan for any deck going up against Demon Lords.
Yep.
So we go ahead and go into a Master Tyranno here. And we go into the Ryutaro to go ahead and pop the Lilith off a Dino effect.
Yeah, I am 3 checks at 13, and I hit a Belphemon Rage mode at 13 off the first check, so I die.
Oh.
And then Tyranno just Master plays out. I don't bother suspending him because it doesn't super matter. It's not like Arby's really gonna be able to swing or anything like that.
Sure.
So something you're gonna notice about this match, and I'm gonna just tell you right now. He does just play creepy, so that's unfortunate.
Deck of responses.
He's choosing how he wants, how many of the reductions he wants to burn off the gates. So the one thing you'll see me do throughout this matchup, and I'll just be honest about it, is I forget that raid is a keyword, and it's very, very integral. It's very key to this because a lot of the things that happened to me, I probably could have avoided if I just would have raided and then chose not to suspend anything because the suspending is an option. And because I'm swinging at Tyranno X most of the time, I would have still gotten all of my effects because I am suspended. I just lack intelligence. And I've been playing the deck long enough to know better. What's up, big dog? Oh, are you big dogging me on the intelligence lag? Is that what we're doing? Listen, brother. One of us got in the nest. One of us didn't. All right. Don't put yourself down in the trenches with me, okay? I live in that moat by myself. I'm the troll under the bridge. All right. You're my Prince Charming that goes over. You ride on your stallion
together.
Across the way. No, not at the rate I'm going, brother. But anyways.
No, Levia pops the little chunkers. Gain a memory from Levia.
Which was like fine for me, I think.
Another
he drops that. The Shotos don't matter really all that much. Like I suspend everything, so blocker doesn't matter to me. The only time that it would really matter is like Balfamon because it has effect protection.
Sure.
But everything else is pretty susceptible to me, so I wasn't super worried about it. I gained the 2 KDP or 3 KDP until end of opponent's turn off the Evo. Pop Garnet because I just don't want to pass over too much memory. Again, another situation where I could have raided.
Yeah, because you have retail in this stack too.
Yep. Not that, I mean, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I do this. Yeah. I'm dumb. I suspend it. I mean, admittedly, this isn't like the worst. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what I'm doing is not a bad thing. But it does matter for things like Creepy, like BLs, like all of the EX6 cards that when they're popped by an effect, they play something. And then I hit the second Rivals in security, so I play back out. I do have to suspend myself this time. Because, like, the only thing that has Rush that can swing at me immediately is Beelzemon, so I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'll just force it. He gains memory off of the Shotos.
I mean, you've done a lot of aggression, right? Like, this hasn't been like bad by any means.
No,
it's just been very unfortunate to hit 2 Rivals in security going up the line as well.
Hitting both Rivals, hitting a 13k. Like, admittedly, like Demon Lords has a lot of big bodies, so odds are I'm gonna hit something big. It's just tough that like it just so happened that one of the 13k bodies that Arby runs was the first check off of the 3 checks that I was gonna have earlier too when I had no DP boosts.
He's got that State Farm buff.
He does, bro. He does. The State Farm always be giving it to me, man. That's how they do it to me. But no, I genuinely believe that Demon Lords that Tyranno actually has a pretty good matchup into this. Like, you have Digivolve access, you have bounce protection, Fortitude plays you back out if you're clear. Like, you're very hard to remove. And then on top of that too, like, you get around Levia's double pop with Fortitude because you don't play out until after the second pop has happened, so you can pop Levia when you play back out. Like, you have plenty of avenues of play to get around lots of things.
Yeah.
Security is pretty tough. Security is a monster. That's the biggest weakness. Like, if you hit a security bomb, it is what it is. And you don't have, like, while you have means of like recurring and like some protections, you don't have protections against like deletion. You just play back out. So.
And we're in this loop of like Lucy, play out a Lilith.
Yeah, which is pretty tough with my Uko. Like, it was fine like after my Uko was gone, but it being a Lilith now when I have Uko on board is kind of rough.
He drops a Belfie, tucks a Rage Mode underneath.
Yep, so that's protections. He plays it for 2.
Cycle. Debating what to pick up. Looking at that level 4, and you do end up picking up the Tyranno.
Yeah, I figure I already have a Ryutaro on board. I don't need the Mem Setter right now. I hatched my last egg. I would just like to say, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said that I'll never see the 5th egg in this deck. Checkmate. Check and mate. Guess who saw their 5th egg? This guy. Yep, this bald idiot.
We're not even 10 minutes into the round. Already at the 5th egg. Look at that. That's crazy.
We get there. We get there. It's almost like Uko's a crazy card or something. Who'da thunk? So at this point, I'm trying to decide what to do. Like, the one choke is tough. I did some things.
Yeah.
I guess I should actually be at 2 right now. Because Ryutaro.
Do swing the Uko here. Both of them have blockers, so Arby probably just deciding if he wants to let that check through.
He does actually opt to
and he
pitch
just
2 cards
pitches,
to the attack.
Sure. Also not a bad way to just set up trash, I guess.
I need to play better, man. How did I miss that memory? What the hell am I doing? What game am I playing?
Dude, I will say just playing against Demon Lords just makes me like... I don't know what it is. I feel like I forget how to play the game sometimes.
I think honestly, I think everybody has decks that do that to them. I think everybody has like a boogeyman deck in the meta. At least most people, maybe not everybody, but most people. And if you agree with this, please comment down below. Maybe you have a person or a deck that when you play against that person or deck, you just inherently play worse. You forget how the game works. You do dumb things. You misplay your butt off, even if you have the right outs to it. Or you just like, you instantly tilt off of the matchup to the point where you're just like, I don't want to play this. And you just play worse.
Yep. No, this is the deck for me too. I will just like, I don't know what it is. I just can't ever get a good grasp on Demon Lords.
He does pitch my one Dinomon I had in hand, by the way.
Jeez.
So not only do I hit both of his options, hit a 13k body off of my first swing, but then he also pitches the one card I needed for my top end. So Arby luck coming in full. Arby also is just, he's a very lucky individual when it comes to pulls and like stuff he tends to have in his security and whatnot. But man, does it shine through against me? And I feel like I'll watch him play other games and he'll have to like work pretty hard for it. Against me, it's just like his security just like sets him up for victory, bro. Security's just like, don't worry, home dog, I got you.
Big dog.
You can misplay a couple times. You maybe forget a few things. Don't worry, I got you. Your opponent may high roll. Don't worry, I got that out. I got that out against the high roll. He ain't high rolling you. Not today. Not today, my king. Meanwhile, my security looks at me and goes, "Suck it, loser."
Dude, drop a Tyranno here for 5.
Yeah.
And
I'm looking at a Medieval Gallant play, trying to decide what to do. You'll realize my error of my ways in a moment because I'm dumb. Yeah, I suspend both of our Digimon to play the Medieval Gallant.
Minus in theory up to 17. You hit the Barba. Right? Is that what you... Yeah, you hit the Barba. And call it a day.
Basically, he attempts to scapegoat using the Lilith effect to pop the Tyranno.
Yeah.
But because my Medieval Gallant... Basically, because Lilith didn't pop off of the scapegoat effect, Barba's not saved. So Barba still goes bye-bye.
Yeah. So we go into the Rush BLs. We go ahead and...
Yeah, I suspend it and then pop it. And I was like, do I not get the mill? I'm like, oh no, you get the mill. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was too trigger happy on just like popping something when he played.
Yeah.
I was just like,
jeez, the two Agudos come out of those.
Yep. Yeah, he does mill both Agudo, which is tough for me.
We have 6 things in sources right now. We play out a Ascend of the
Rise.
Rise of the Great
It's Rise,
Demon.
bro. We don't mess with the word ascent around here.
Tuck in a Levia, which now Arby is ready to go. And okay.
Yep, he just pays the big cost because
Full
he only
cost.
paid. He didn't pay full cost. I think he reduced it by like 4.
Sure.
Or something. I should be at 9, which I think I catch in a moment.
But I mean, it's tough. I mean, you don't have a rookie in the back. You do have the memory to potentially climb up.
I don't want my bald, stupid head is reading this. I know what this card does. I think my brain just wants to believe that it doesn't do what it does. But hey, TJ, wake up, huh? It does what it does. You have to accept it. Stop living in this reality where you wish Demon Lords would be hit. Where Gate would be hit to 1 and it wouldn't exist as a card anymore. The deck would be dead. It's not going to happen. All right? You need to wake up and accept the fact that it exists and learn to play against it.
Nah, I'm just going to scoop.
Stupid freaking gnome.
I see a Gate come out, I'd be like, big dog, you got it.
Egg looking overpriced.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is tough because I mean, like, you can't really too much. You'd have to slam some like a rookie down and either build up or slam a level 5 down and go into a level 6. But it's just
here's the fact of the matter. I'm screwed no matter what I do. Well, okay. There's one out. There's one out that I have.
Well, if you play something right, like Gallant can still proc. No.
So here's the thing. So my brain was thinking like, okay, I play enough stuff that I can like suspend to pop the rage mode.
Yeah.
But my brain forgot that Ogudo is end of my turn, which I know better. I know it, but in the moment I just didn't see it.
Yeah.
And it bites me. Oh, actually, wait, no. I think I do. Never mind. I know what I do now. I remember now. Anyways, because I was trying to, because he has Rise there, I was trying to think about how to play around the Levia that he was obviously going to play out when I cleared things. So I was like, okay, he's going to pop highest and then pop lowest because I have more things on board. Yeah, so I'm just like, all right, I'm going to give him memory. So I drop this. I'm able to pop the Rage mode off of that because I didn't want him to be able to pop all level 5 or lower. He plays out the Levia.
Should be highest and lowest level, no?
Yeah, so he'll pop. I'll suspend it off of the play. Or no, I opt not to. I choose not to. I choose not to do it. That's right. Because then he clears both things because of Levia. But here's the fun part. So he Agudos, which makes sense. And then I'm realizing I'm like, okay, I'll suspend it and then it's over. I scoop. What I could have done. If I'd have played a 5, or sorry, I played a level 4, played a level 3, and then just dropped the ace the way I did, had the 1 extra body on board, I could have done everything the exact way I did it. He would have cleared things. When he plays a Agudo, I could use my All Turns effect, suspend the Agudo, Vortex into the Agudo, Alliance off of the other body, and kill it.
Yeah.
Because his end of turn has to activate before the attacks resolve. So we hit end of turn. Although I don't know if I have to declare the Vortex attack before his end of turn. Hey, Judge Jarrell?
Yeah.
Do I have to declare my Vortex attack before end of turn effects activate on my opponent's side?
No, Vortex triggers at the same time at end of turn.
Okay, so
that was your out.
So I could have, in theory, let him do his end of turn effect to play out Agudo and then Vortex into it?
No.
Or do I have
So
no,
Vortex
okay.
and his end of turn trigger at the same time. Turn player priority means you activate
So
first.
I have to swing first with
you
Vortex,
declare the attack, and before you
yeah.
continue with the attack process, you do a gate effect.
I didn't have an out. I'm just stupid. Let's go. Woo! I'm dumb and bad at the game.
Well, speaking of...
And I'm bald.
Okay, well, there's another Agudo. Oh, no. What am I... This isn't Agudo. This is Aguido.
Aguido. Yeah, what are we talking? We're playing the wrong game, bro. Anyway, so game 2.
I mean, you've got a lot. You've got the Rutaru set. You've got 2 boosts, and you've got a Tyranno in the back. Not bad.
Yeah, Arby was kind of a little bit sort of like not seeing the best things to do stuff with.
Sure.
So I just took some time to just like accrue a setup. He drops the creepy, he does pop the Agu. And so here's where my blunders really begin to occur. This is fine actually. This is okay. So he does the minus 5k till the end of my turn. I drop for turn. I'm kind of just chilling. I go Tyranno X in the back. This was stupid. I shouldn't have done that yet. Because my brain... Oh, no. I did that because I drew the Trident Gaia off of it. Because my idea was like, okay, I'll set up this so that way when he does the minus 5 at the end of the next turn, I can push up and actually do things. And then I top deck the Trident Gaia off of going into the Tyranno X, and I was like, oh, this solves my issue. So I play that. Now that I don't have to worry about any reductions on the next turn. His guy's gone. He doesn't pop anything, so he can't tuck anything. He just drops a Lucamon. But there is no level 3 Lucy in trash. So
sure.
Which I'm like checking. I'm like, there's no Lucy in trash, right? That's why you see that desperate hand reach over. Like a scarred child.
Trident Gaia, remind me again.
pops the highest DP Digimon, if you pop something that's 13k or more, you trash top card of your opponent's security. That's why security got trashed.
So if you push up though,
No, the minus. It was on my turn that I played it, so the minus 10's all gone.
It's gone.
Or the minus 5's
That's
gone.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I did it. Because I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
if I do this, the DP only goes until the end of my turn, so it'll be gone right away.
Yeah.
So I go ahead, I swing, go Master Tyranno. Again, I don't have to do this. I could have just raided into it. It doesn't matter because there's no Lucamon. Also, I mean, his effect procs regardless of whether he's lead by battle or effect. I get the 3 checks off. I don't die, which is huge.
And he's at 1.
And I choke him to 1. Yeah.
That's not bad.
So that felt pretty good. I was like, okay, cool. I'm in a good spot. I actually got good aggression. I have Fortitude live. I didn't die swinging into security. I am unfortunately only 13k. And Arby's just clarifying. I think this is where we're clarifying how Fortitude works. So like if it dodges Leviathan, and then I'm just like, wait, well let's ask first because I don't know if it plays out in the middle, but Fortitude's not interruptive. That's the whole thing. Fortitude's not interruptive, so you have to finish resolving Leviathan's effects before the Fortitude activates. So Leviathan will pop highest, pop
Does not
Dinomon.
see a lowest.
Doesn't see a lowest.
Resolves.
So it
its
just
effect,
resolves.
And then you play
Fortitude
out your
plays
Fortitude. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I can suspend and just pop the Leviathan.
Right. Okay.
So Arby just steps to Digivolve here, which I think this is smarter. This is actually just the better play. So just Digivolves 2. He gets some mill, which is good for him. I mean, he got the Agudo milled early as well, so I'm already. I've been on a timer since like day 1 with this. And again, like here's the issue. Like I just need to swing at it, bro. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, because you've got retail and everything too, so you've got free reign to do that.
Well, retail would proc his removal thing up. My point is the battle deletion. Then he doesn't get to tuck something. That's why I'm saying like
Sure.
that's the whole thing is that I literally can counter all of his extra tucks from Beelzemon, from Creepy, all that stuff like that. If I just swing now, I mean I think this time I didn't have a Dinomon to go into, so I have to just get the chip on security, put him to 1, and then I'm just debating on how I want to pass turn.
That's fair. And I mean here it's man. I feel like you never really feel good about where you've put Demon Lords. I mean, yes, you're at 4, Arby's at 1, but it's like as we've seen before, like they easily could just go right back up.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't feel like I'm in a good spot with the game until I've won the game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just feel like I'm losing. I just drop a scramble and then just to place it so I can get cards out of trash.
Right.
Next turn potentially that I'm missing. And potentially just play something as well, since like I know Arby's gonna have to play something to like he's gonna want to play something so he gets his gate effect. So I know that like the scramble's pretty much free here to just let me get an extra body on board.
Right.
Arby does, unfortunately for me, though, see the Belphemon, which is pretty tough. Because that's like, well, I can't really do anything because it's immune to Digimon effects. Like there's no real aggression I can push this turn. He plays it for free. Now he's just deciding what he wants to do. I think he's waiting on the Kurata or whatever. Akihiro Kurata. Is it Akihiro Kurata? Is that his name?
We'll play the Lucy and then go ahead and do Lucy things, which classic.
Yep. Places a card and he realizes he has to resolve the search first. Grabs the Creepy, trashes the rest, then goes ahead, puts Belphemon in there. Evil's into a chaos mode. I'm debating what I want to do. I do opt to. Initially, I was gonna pop Ryutaro. I think. Because I'm just deciding if I wanted to or not.
Sure.
And so I go to do it, and then I'm just like, wait. No. I'm realizing now I need him on board. So I opt to just take the burn.
Sure.
I believe as soon as I stop thinking about. There we go.
All right. So you start off at 3. You do scramble.
Yeah, put the Dinomon in there. I think this is where I reveal 2 dinos. Yeah, I do. I grab another Dinomon. Bottom deck the Metal Tyranno on the other boy.
You will push up, gain the memory off the Ryutaro. And you
Gain
could
plus 3k onto my Tyranno.
Yeah.
So I have everything I need to do things. And here comes people at home won't know this, but I already talked to Ben about this play because I realized how stupid I was after the fact. So I opt to pop the boost, drop the tie for 4. I swing and raid.
Yeah.
I go into Metal Tyranno, and here's my mistake. I suspend. I Digivolve, and then I suspend. I'm already suspended, so I just could have Digivolved it. And then I go into Dino. Dino pops, and then you can see my hand freeze there. That's because I realized, oh, I'm going to pop it, and my attack fizzles. And you can see my realization setting, and I'm just like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I could have just raided, chosen not to suspend anything off of either of the Evos, pierced through the Lucimon, trash security, did the rest of the checks. I didn't need to play tie. I could have choked to 1, I think. Yep, and then he drops Levia. There's both. I hit the board. I just will suspend and pop it off Fortitude. And then we're clarifying if he gets the memory or not first. But he does get the memory because turn player priority because they all turns and Fortitude apply at the same time. So, yeah, I could have put him at 0 security. And so I'm just like, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Arby just looks like he's debating on what he wants to do here. He's gonna go into the BT7 Lucy Chaos mode. Go ahead and pop the level 6. No Fortitude, so you just pass over turn to 4 and call it a day.
Yeah.
And at this point, I mean, it's tough because
I'll keep
Arby
it a buck with you. I wanted to scoop after I misplayed like that. I wanted to scoop. I wanted to go. I was like, that was dumb. I could have put him at 0 security. I could have been in such a better position than I am right now, and now I have this whole hill to climb still. I think we were in turns, by the way. I think we were turn 0 when this turn started with me hatching. So, which is pretty tough. I'm now sitting here thinking about what I want to do, like trying to think if there's any way I could like do enough damage or set up enough like resources to do something.
It feels bad, man, when you realize that you're like, oh no, I could have done that. I could have been so much better. And then you're like, it's like doom and gloom.
Yep.
Like it's hard not to like shake yourself.
Grab an Agu.
Okay.
Boost. Grab a Tyranno. Put him to 1.
Yeah. Set yourself up for like one last hurrah.
Yeah, I mean, I have the tie, I have the Ryutaro, I have 2 boosts, so like realistically, I can shoot all the way up. He plays a creepy for free, and then plays a rise, and I'm just like, okay, like even if I clear it, I'm just so screwed because it's deletion no matter what. It doesn't care about how they're deleted. So at this point, I'm like, I could probably do the rest of security, maybe, but like, it doesn't super matter.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, you would start off at 4 off the Ryutaro. You've got 4 memory to work with via the boosts, but yeah, it's tough. That is tough.
And this whole time, I'm just like, if I would have had him at like 0 security, there's a world where I maybe could have done something. I would have had a lot more memory the turn prior to work with. Because I could have choked to 1, I believe.
Yeah, you crack a boost, you go into Tyranno for 3. Then you go into Tyranno X. And then, I mean, I'm assuming here you pop the second boost. I mean, I feel like there's no reason not to here. Might as well, maybe?
Yeah, I'm debating what I want to do.
Yeah.
Which I think I do opt to. It's a 5 memory play to go from Tyranno X up to Dino.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a tough hill to be looking up at because you know that Agudo's in trash. You see that Arby is pretty much like set up to go next turn. you're also realistically looking at a deck that has a lot of responses to whatever stack you choose to put out there. So you go ahead and swing, suspend the Creepy, suspend Ritaru to go into Dino. Dino will go ahead and pop Creepy.
Yeah, which I could, again, I didn't need to suspend him. I could have just raided through.
Yeah.
Did the thing. If he rises here, then he's just one less card, like, in his stack there to do his plays. Yeah, he gains the memory off of Levia because he pops me off of playing.
Right.
And then, yeah, I do that. And then he's just verifying, and I'm just like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
And for reference, too, I checked the security after that. He didn't have anything in there. There was no security bombs, nothing. I'd have been fine for the swing. I would have lived the swing and would have put him to one, been a big guy. He still could have Levia'd me. Or actually, no, that turn that the turn after I did the swings that I messed up, yeah, he Levia'd to clear the level 3 and then the big guy.
Sure.
So he still could have Levia'd me if he had wanted to. I would have had more like stuff to work off of, basically. But so I mean, there's a chance. I still don't necessarily win the game there. I think I can play it a lot better, and I need to keep in mind too that I can raid over Creepy, over BLs, like all the EX-06 Demon Lords, and keep them from basically getting the extra free tuck.
But I mean, no, I mean this is also why we both started doing this too, right? We live and we learn. This helps us learn too, not just watching ourselves play, but we also like watch other people play and learn about different things. And I definitely feel like I've gotten a little bit better since or at least I like to think I've gotten a little bit better since we started doing this. But yeah, no, it helps. And now we know.
It's always even we still miss stuff on commentating, but it's always also it's always so much easier to see misplays when you're like commentating or watching something than when you're playing.
Yeah, totally.
Like when you're playing, you get lost in all the effects and the sauce that like sometimes you just whiff things, but like when you're watching that, you're not worried about anything. You're purely just there observing, and so it's easier to spot.
Yeah.
Some of like the smaller plays and stuff like that. So like
for sure.
I don't know where I'm going with this point. I guess my point is that I feel like we learn a lot by watching because we're able to see all of like the different things, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
We see it from a different perspective.
And hopefully these videos help you guys learn a little bit as well. Obviously, there are a lot of players out there who are better than us. I'm just gonna put that out there. But
don't be stupid like me.
But I know there are a lot of new players too that have turned to our channel. So thank you for checking us out to those of you who have, and hopefully they are helping you learn about the game more. But this video's gone on long enough. Before we keep dragging this on any longer, we will call it here. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate everything, and hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.